Interestingly,
You can see his
XQC
chair
was on a different type of
He
deal.
just judders.
Okay, that we got rid of. Like, there were these min guarantee deals.
Yep.
And then we moved away from min guarantees where...
That was so stupid, the minimum guarantees.
I know.
I mean, so Chad, if you don't know what a minimum guarantee deal was, it was basically you were required to stream X amount of hours, but you would get all of your sub money and other stuff like that would be reduced, right?
Well, no. The idea was we guarantee for at a minimum you'll make this. Okay.
Yep.
However, the minimum guarantee was always well above what all the projections were that you'd make organically.
Yep.
Okay, so if you said, oh, what will they make organically? The min guarantee was significantly more than that.
Yep.
So therefore, if your organic earnings, let's say you worked hard and streamed 20% longer hours, so you made 20% more organic earnings, okay, you didn't get any more money because you weren't over
Yeah, so you wouldn't try.
the minimum guarantee. So there was no incentive.
I think that sentence is insanely flawed. So, it's flawed for two reasons. Okay, I'm going to replay it and see what you pick up on, and I'll tell you what I pick up on. This sentence is flawed.
Let's say you worked hard and streamed 20% longer hours, so you made 20% more organic earnings, okay? You didn't get any more money because you weren't over
Yeah, so you wouldn't try.
the minimum guarantee. So there was no incentive
Yep.
to do that. And it wasn't...
That isn't how you look at things. I'm going to have to pull up Paint for this. Because I think you know what they're saying, but here is what's happening. So essentially, if, like this is time, and this is money. So they're saying over time, this is like you're going to be here at the beginning of the year, and your natural growth is this. They're going to minimum guarantee that you get this. And they're saying there's no incentive to try because you'd never actually meet. Like, there's no incentive to try because you're not going to make more money. But the problem is, okay, well, this is year one. What happens in year two? Well, if the actual in year one was this, then they're going to give you this much next year. So you're screwing yourself over in the future if you're not trying to make money, which we're saying is the decider. And that's just speaking monetarily. If you kill your stream and you get money this year, they're not going to give you money next year. So how is it smart? You should keep trying to go for the original projection as what you should be doing. The second reason this is very flawed is we're assuming that money is everything. Right? If they give you this minimum guarantee, you could still move your stream up without trying to aggressively get subscribers or whatever. You could go the follow route, right? Which is I try to get a lot of followers so that a lot of people are going to watch me. Because what that happens then, if you don't care about money, then there's this other graph that exists. This other graph of also, as we go throughout the year, I'm going to do WT for watch time. If you don't care about your stream, then let's say like you're starting here and you have this much watch time. Normally, if you're trying really hard to be a streamer, then your watch time slowly goes up because well, it's not just trying hard. It's like you're doing well. You're improving, you're getting more viewers. Your watch time goes up. If you stop caring because you have a deal, your watch time goes down because your stream is just terrible. So you're going to get less money next year when they reevaluate whatever this minimum contract deal is. And then you're also next year going to be sitting with a stream with less people because you didn't care. So on both sides, you're screwing yourself over in the future. And how can you not see this? Because it's so obvious. The only reason this is defendable is because people try to say, well, money is the decider. Money rules everything. And it's just not true. The thing that should actually decide what's going on is this. It's how do the viewers like the stream? Are the viewers watching? Are they doing this, this, and that? That is long-term growth. And nobody should ever think with some short-term money gain, because as I said in the very beginning, if you look at it monetarily, it doesn't work. And if you look at it long-term, it doesn't work. Because, right, if you don't care, then your projection would have been this, and next year they reevaluate you down. What you want to happen is this is your projection, right? And maybe you actually hit exactly on whatever projection they make. Then next year you're going to be here, and your prediction will be up here. So now, guess what? Your minimum is higher than your projection. Now they're going to even pay you more. So whether it's money as a decider or success of the stream is the decider, you should always just try to improve your stream. That's basic business. Trying hard is not a guarantee that you'll get more viewers, but if you are a successful streamer and you are projected to even get more viewers, yeah, sometimes you might not meet this expectation. Maybe this expectation is too high. Maybe you'll lose a couple of viewers. Sure, maybe. But if you don't try, you don't. Let me keep it black. Yes. So maybe your stream is worse off, and this is the projection, and this is what you do next year with your trying really hard. You know, it's just unfortunate you weren't successful this year. That happens obviously all the time. People are trying hard, and they're just not winning. It was a bad year for them. It happens every job. But if you don't try, then you go lower. There's no way that trying less is going to be a better product. You're going to go even lower than if you tried. Same thing with this. Maybe this is the projection, and you get less watch time this year. It sucks. Who wants to see their viewer count go down? Who wants to see, whatever? But let's say you care less, and you also stream less. Your watch time is going to tank. Because not only are people going to watch you less, because you are already on track for that, but maybe you're also just streaming less because you're hitting the minimum. Your watch time, it just implodes and it goes down. So there's no metric where this should be good for you, because you're screwing yourself over in the future. Even if you lose, trying less and losing is bad. That's the problem. That's why I say this mentality is bad, because if we go back to it, what does he say?
Was significantly more than that.
Yep.
So we guarantee for at a minimum you'll make this. Okay.
Yep.
However, the minimum guarantee was always well above what all the projections were that you'd make organically.
Yep.
Okay. So if you said, oh, what will they make organically? The min guarantee was significantly more than that.
Yep.
So therefore, if your organic earnings, let's say you worked hard and streamed 20% longer hours, so you made 20% more organic earnings. Okay. You didn't get any more money because you weren't over
Yeah, so you wouldn't try.
the minimum guarantee. So there was no incentive
Yep.
to do that. And it wasn't that we were taking your money or anything like that.
No,
Because we were paying you a lot more than you were making on the platform.
Right.
Okay.
This is so bad though, because it's way too short term, and you tank your career because of one action. To me, that is not a way to. This is not what you do. People shouldn't think like this. And it's fine if you have this original idea of I should do this, but it doesn't mean you try less. It just means you have a new monetary policy that you have to work off of. So maybe you don't care about begging for subs and donations and follows this year. Okay, then just don't care. Just continue on with the stream how it normally is. And if the streaming content is begging for all those things, who cares? Just keep doing whatever is working. Right? Because Because if we really take this and we go a different direction, if we say we go all the way back to the beginning, and let's say somehow you are projected to go down, and they guarantee you this amount of money. It's barely more than what you would have made based on the projection. And I mean, maybe their projections go down. I don't know. But also, let's say you don't try. If you don't try, you're just way worse. So again, next year, you're starting here. And if you even have a good year, you're starting all the way down here. It just doesn't work out because your bar still goes down way farther than it would have been if you just take the normal line, and the bar would have been like here instead of here, right? Even if you project it down, money or watch hours, you just gotta try at your job. It's that simple. I don't see any train of thought to where I accept a deal and I should be worse. I shouldn't try at my job. But hello, Kenny. Welcome. We're watching the Mizkif interview from yesterday. I don't know if you watched it live, but we still got 13 more minutes. I've agreed with a lot of what he said before, but this line, it's way too off for me. Because he's basically giving in that money is the ruler. But he's also saying we should move away from money deals. But that kind of implies that, like, I don't know.
And then we transitioned to where you had a performance incentive, but you still got, and it was a different structure. I still don't think that was the right thing, okay? But it at least was better than the min guarantee in terms of trying.
I think you guys should give me a minimum guarantee.
All right.
Because I'll always try because I crave attention.
So I really enjoy being here, and so I feel like I want to give you a straight answer. The best way to say it is no.